28mm f2.8 I picked up at a local shop, but one irritating thing I noticed, and this is the only one that they had, paid full price for the demo one, which seems to be the theme there. When I look at the lens like this, with a light especially, I can see like a speck of something white. I don't know if it's adhesive or hopefully it's adhesive. It hasn't moved, which is good. Of course I could bring it back and everything, but I'm not going to. Anyways, I took this out today to do some first photography with it. So I'm going to make a video, of course, try to get some of my money back from buying it. But a 28mm on full frame camera, relatively low cost for what it is. F2.8 is a decent aperture for a prime lens. Usually they're faster, but this is like a mix of price and size and everything else. So let's take a look. That's not good. Maybe the focus is off. That's not bad. That's f4 though. The larger aperture you can get stuff like this if you're focused close enough. But 2.8 isn't the most amazing. Okay, so what it's doing here is when you see a photo and then it changes, this specific program is showing you the built-in JPEG, which is processed by the camera, and then it reprocesses the raw data, which doesn't have software corrections. It even gets a little less contrast. So when I do stuff like this, I try to use a mix of different apertures. That one's kind of nice looking. I can tell that it's a budget lens. One of my gripes again were related to that piece of whatever that is in the lens. Nikon's quality control has never been great with what I've got from them. Had recalls on multiple camera bodies. So this is about as good as it's going to get at 5.6. One thing you can do in this specific program, compare images. You can zoom in, scroll at the same time. Obviously, there are different factors involved. So we go 2.8 and f8, we do another comparison. You get an idea of where I'm standing at the same position. The different aperture changes the look of the image. You're going to have more vignetting, which is the darkening. With anything, I think it's good to give it some time and, of course, go on more photo outings. In this case, I did use the 28mm f2.8 and the Z5 in a convention situation, taking photos of people in costumes, cosplay, and I'm really happy with the results for that. Great autofocusing, face detection, and everything worked perfectly for the most part. Of course, with little situations here and there, it didn't work out. You just touch on the screen where you want. Very nice. Happy with the results for that. So, first impressions, it is a budget lens. You have to always keep that in mind. You're going to have the plastic mount. Image quality could be better, of course, but you're going to pay a lot more. So, I think it's a nice combination of price, performance, size, and everything else so far. For the convention situation, I did have the filter on the lens, and the outdoor situation, I did not. I like it so far. 28mm f2.8 from Nikon for the Z mount. Scott Bonsai, thanks.